Scary Godmother, Halloween Spooktacular. How many times can I get away with saying, this is a very nostalgic one for me? Obviously, yes, I'm covering a lot of Halloween media that I'm nostalgic for. You're adding nothing to the conversation, Max! Where was I? Scary Godmother. This used to air every October on Cartoon Network, if I recall correctly, but in the age of streaming, this movie doesn't naturally play for me unless I click it, and I haven't done that in forever. So now seems like a good opportunity to check in on the Scary Godmother. This movie was inspired by a series of books, and follows Hannah, as she wants to go trick-or-treating with her older brother, but he's a douchebag and makes her go into this haunted house. But in this house, she comes across her Scary Godmother, who teaches Hannah that monsters aren't all that scary. This is a very weird little special, but that's kind of what makes it so great. The animation is incredibly outdated. I mean, it literally looks like a PS1 cutscene, but it was charming. Seeing them try to do cartoony effects out of this animation was kind of hilarious. These kids are sometimes scarier than the monsters. Speaking of the monsters, I love all of them. Well, except for the werewolf, he can go fuck off forever. But all the other monsters hate him too, so it's alright. They have a skeleton who is in the closet, my god. And they have a vampire family that I enjoyed. Specifically, the dad vampire was very likable. He admits to having a hard time talking to people, and wants to seem cool to the others. That was a nice way to flesh out his character. I like him. But let's not forget about my favorite, Bugaboo. He is very sweet. I like how Hannah has the hardest time not being afraid of him, and he's sort of bummed about ruining the party. But Hannah is able to bond with him over their shared love for olives on pizza. Just seeing Hannah generally realize these monsters are actually very nice is sweet. It puts me in a good mood. I won't say all the jokes hit, they're mostly pretty corny puns, but there were a few that actually got me pretty good. I like that there is an option to sign away your soul when ordering pizza, and the best joke in the whole thing is when we hear the vampire out of context say, "So aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you enjoy the show?" That's fucking great. The Scary Godmother herself is very fun, even though I don't know why she randomly jump scares me and gives me a cooking tutorial. When all the monsters work together to scare Hannah's mean brother and his friends, it's great. I love that they let Hannah be the hero so they're all impressed with her. This is just a nice time. There's nothing to get mad about here. We just have this sweet story about a girl befriending some monsters. I'm glad I rewatched this one. I have to come back to it more often.